Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Dragonflight and our Void Elf Warlock playthrough.
I'm glad you've
Thank you all for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I do appreciate you, and I hope you're all doing well. I never expected to learn so much from the Tuskar. Yep, we did the Tuskar stuff last time with Calicos.
All will be well. Good luck.
Alright. I'm ready to see you call back the blue Dragonflight. Ooh, a little cinematic maybe.
Come back soon. I hope that worked. I need my flight.
We will see in due time.
Khadgar, what's happened?
The Primalists are on the move. It seems we did far too well at stymieing their efforts at Vakthros. Razageth has renewed the attack herself.
If Vakthros falls, the whole of the Azure Span will fall with it.
Quickly then, we must stop her before all is lost. Hopefully, we won't have to face her alone.
Vakthros is connected to the major ley lines in Azure Span. If it is destroyed, the archives would cease to exist, along with the rest of the Azure Span.
I don't suppose any more blue dragon showed up to help?
Not yet. It will be up to us to stop this. How can I help? Together, we can achieve anything.
Alright, we need to meet with Drock Scrollstabber in a tower outlook.
Their skies and
Scrollstabber.
Child,
Fun.
you cannot show any mercy to Razageth. She has made her choice.
I understand.
What? What was that? So that's not where we're supposed to go. I didn't know that they had like little suicide bubbles around for you to click and then get dropped to your doom. Maybe that would have been better if we were on Dragonback. But yeah, so we probably just need to fly up there or something. We need to be on the Drake. We don't we don't want to get propelled into the air without the Drake. Obviously. Let's try once more. Oh no. It took the Drake away. Oh god, is it gonna get us there this time? Okay. Well this time it seems to be working. I don't know why it dropped us before. That's so weird. Alright, so it wanted us up here so we could fly somewhere far away. Yeah. Alright, let's have a look at the side quest first.
Welcome, welcome.
Find the missing Tuskar hunters in the Azure Span.
Careful out there.
Let's grab the flight point.
Awaiting your input.
Artifacts in the
Good
wrong
maintenance.
hands. Locate Alice Sunsore in the lost ruins within Azure Span.
Experiment before you implement.
What do you need?
And Drock Scrollstabber. Our orc mage buddy.
Strength.
He doesn't read the scrolls or learn from them, he stabs them.
May your
That's the
blades
source of his
never
power.
dull.
Meet Khadgar and Kaligos' mirror images at the base of Vakthros.
Be safe.
And use an arcane blaster to defeat 5 proto-drakes.
For the Horde.
Okay, can do that. Slowest moving proto-drakes in the history of proto-drakes. Yeah. It's a good thing they move at 3 miles an hour.
Speed.
Otherwise we would never hit them.
Go forth to victory.
Let's check out the side quest locations first before we follow up on the main stuff. Well, this dude looks dead. Yeah, well no, he's not dead. He's got 10% HP. He lies unconscious on the snow with a wooden spear protruding from his side. It's hard to say how long this wounded Tuskar has been lying here alone in the forest, but he won't last much longer without help. Let's just pull it out. I hear that when you have a spear in your side, you just rip it right out.
Come.
Did no
tell us
one
the
teach you
tale.
not to rip a blade out of a puncture wound? I want my innards in, not out. Yeah, see, we're not being very helpful.
Come back for soup.
The funny thing is, if we were on a priest or a healer, we would stupidly have done the same thing. Our background as a character would have no bearing on the fact that after all of our adventures, we don't know how to deal with a simple puncture wound. Which is something that, like, most people sitting playing the game actually know for themselves. Sometimes it's unfortunate sometimes how the game kind of makes our character into, like, a complete idiot, you know? Like, just kind of like or sometimes we're a buffoon. It's not a very fulfilling hero fantasy, but that's kind of how they portray us sometimes.
Ah, a new face.
I suggest finding a healer. Again, you'd probably still say that if you were a healer. Cauterize the wound as
Bring
requested.
more tales when next we meet. Who speaks before me?
He says, honestly, I thought your help would be the end of me.
I'll pass your story along.
Rescue Tuskar from the Snowhide camp. Alright.
We'll remember you.
The lighting here is interesting right now. I like it. And then suddenly we're back to normal. Was it like that because of Fyrak? Is that why it was all fiery and stuff? We also have a Fill the Bar bonus quest here. And a name guy to kill for the bonus quest. Requires level 70. Oh. What have we stumbled into? That's a little bit strange. Just a little bit strange. Retrieve 3 Snowhide totems from the Snowhide Shamans. Okay. Suddenly, the shaman has just a ton of HP and the beefiest of beefy shields. It's taken us so long to take this guy down. It's kind of crazy. You can tell we're level scaled up to level 69 now, and there's like kind of a huge spike in the health of the enemies. I understand the ways that level scaling helps, but I don't know if level scaling in a super gear dependent game is good. I wish they would rethink level scaling a bit and how it works. Yeah, I wish there probably does need to be some kind of level scaling. I just wish they would think about it a little bit more and maybe change how it works a little bit. I would love to go back to a World of Warcraft without level scaling for the current content. You know, I know that kind of like makes people do the journey in a certain order. So there's that negative aspect of it. But level scaling does not feel great. It doesn't feel great. It feels like you're on a treadmill, basically. You just feel like you're on a power treadmill for your entire leveling experience. You're on a power treadmill. Whereas like in Classic, when you were fighting like, you know, guys a couple levels underneath you, and then you gained another level and then they were green, you could feel like a significant power boost. Which is like, that's the reward for your leveling, that's the reward for your efforts. And without ever really being able to feel a power boost, it makes leveling not feel as good. You know, you're getting new talents, you're supposedly leveling up and getting gear, but because of the level scaling, you're just always on a treadmill, just basically at the same, you know. You start off in a level, and the guys have a lot of HP, you gain a couple pieces of gear, you progress through the level, the guys get a little bit easier. And you just repeat that over and over again through the entire leveling. And yeah, as for like an RPG, it's not very satisfying. And I wish that in the future maybe they take a look at how it works. I'd almost say like have the first journey you do not level scaled, and then have it be an option after that. Like if you want to do the zones in any order for the expansion, like on an alt, you know, you've already cleared the content once. If you want to do it on an alt, then you could choose like, do I want this level scaled to me so I can go quest anywhere? Or do I want the vanilla experience of it? Like for me with RPGs, the coolest thing when I was growing up with RPGs was that like there was difficulty in them, but you always had the option to say like, well, this is a little bit too difficult right now. I'm gonna go grind up a level or two. I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna be stronger. And that's no longer a thing you can do in World of Warcraft. And for me, it's like removing a big RPG element out of the RPG. And I wonder if other people feel the same way about level scaling. That it just kind of takes away a big element of what makes an RPG an RPG. Like on the one hand, the level scaling is making it so you can quest wherever you want. On the other hand, the level scaling is making it so you're going to have the same exact experience no matter what you do. It's taking away that choice of like, well, I'm gonna get a level, then I'm gonna try this when I'm a little out level for it, or like I'm a little under level for this, but I want the challenge, so I'm gonna try it now. Like level scaling takes away so many possible options as a player of an RPG. It's like it gives you options too, but it's taking some away, and the things that it's taking away are things inherent to RPGs. And you know what I've never heard? I've never heard anybody say, I love level scaling. The level scaling is the best thing that's ever happened to the game. I've heard people tell me that they don't like it, you know, and feel maybe similar to how I feel about it. But I've never had somebody say, you know, level scaling is the best thing that's ever happened to WoW. I'm so happy that there's level scaling for all the content. I feel like it's fine for the 1 to 60 journey, but I feel like when you get into a new expansion, there shouldn't be level scaling by default on your first run through the content. I would say like leave the level scaling for like for the campaigns, for the time walking campaigns. That's where I would say like level scaling does the most good, is letting people experience like any of that content in the game.
Greetings, stranger. May your catch come swiftly.
We need to finish off this bonus objective really quick, and then we can move on.
The day just became more interesting.
I love that this guy is here, like, we're ignoring the fact that this crazy stuff is happening all around us. He doesn't seem to care. He doesn't seem to care.
Keep the balance preserved.
So weird. What does he even want us to do? Frozen at tail darter fished. Okay, sure. Maybe we'd come back and do that when Fyrakk's not on a rampage. That might be better. That might be better. Fyrakk needs to not exist for anybody that's not level 70, I feel like. We just need to be in a phase without Fyrakk. I'm hoping that, like, Fyrakk will obviously be done soon.
I'll reinforce the wards around the tower and keep Razageth busy.
I'll join you once I deal with these proto-dragons and the swath of elemental magic barraging me from the ground.
There is much we can learn here.
Destroy 3 lava
Come back in
orbs.
one piece.
Recover the elemental focus from Reuven Stonegrinder.
For Azeroth.
Okay.
Razageth, I am giving you one chance to stop this insanity!
Your flight lies in ruins. What good did clinging to Titan magic do for you? At least your predecessor was an aspect to be feared. You play with powers you do not understand.
I am no stranger to putting down maddened dragons, Razageth. You will be nothing more than a footnote in our history.
Is it weird to anybody else that, like, not only does the voice acting change when the dragons go into their dragon form, but, like, kind of like their whole personality changes too? Yeah, like, Kalecgos does not... Obviously he doesn't sound like himself, because for some reason he has to have, like, 2 different voices. They have to have 2 different voices. But then beyond that, also, like, his characterizations are, like, completely different almost. I don't know why that bothers me. I feel like all the dragons are like that, so it might be, like, intentional. That they are just different, so they act different when they're in dragon form. But it's kind of weird from, like, a character perspective.
You dare to steal from my crucibles? I am coming for you, little worms! You will perish in flames!
Alright, the named guy's back here. Not sure what I was thinking with that pull. I thought I was a true hero. They all have these shields, man. Like, oh god, the shield. Like, how do we make enemies more interesting? And then they said that, and then they said, let's turn them into bullet sponges. What? When has a bullet sponge been like a good mechanic to make enemies more interesting and challenging? Nobody likes that. Stop giving them these stupid shields. It's not fun. it just turns them into bullet sponges, and it takes them longer to kill them. It doesn't make it more interesting. Okay, they've killed the Void Walker because they just have simply lived too long. And they're probably going to kill us again. Okay. So where else can we quest for the last half of the level here? Because this probably is not going to work. Not if the content continues to be like this. Jesus. Oh, good, another shield. Fucking awesome. Oh, cool, 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 cool. It turns out that, like, almost like no matter what version of the game you're playing, the last level before level cap, for some reason, is always the least amount of fun. Sometimes it's because of this, like you get into an area that's just a little bit tougher than what you've used to. For us, it was the level 69 level scaling. It was not nice, it turns out.
Observe and reflect. Be vigilant, friend. Keep your guard up.
Keep safe.
We will...
Their assaults are overwhelming. I cannot maintain the mirror images any longer.
Kalecgos!
Alright, so we're filling a bar by recovering primal energies, and then we need to rescue some Kirin mages that have not done a good job here. Oh, we're getting the energy. We're filling the bar by killing things. Yeah. That's it. We're not collecting anything. It said collecting energies recovered, but yeah, we're not. We're just fighting stuff. Okay, and then we use the item. I guess we pulled it from back here too.
This power is meant to be studied and harnessed, not feared. You would kill those who seek to use it for the greater good?
I will eradicate your insignificant kind and end your meddling with the unnatural.
tower. Be vigilant, friend. Keep your guard.
Alright, next we're destroying 4 lava
Azeroth.
beacons.
I will focus my efforts on shielding the tower. As long as that stands, we have a chance to stop Razageth.
I'm glad that we just have to deal with this with all the lava. I mean, I guess I could have just fought these guys over here. What is this? Elemental. Oh, elemental. Oh, elemental disguise. It's important to read your abilities, kids. When you don't read your abilities, you just end up dying in lava. Yeah. These quests here have gotten like a little bit annoying to me. I don't really dig the environment we're in with all the molten lava and the rock and the lava and the rock and the impending doom music playing nonstop has not been very chill. I would have liked for like a more relaxing ending. Maybe we should have went and did some things in Theldraszus. Most likely. We could do some side quests, but the thing about the side questing is we're often just not getting as many quests to do in the same area. So it becomes largely inefficient really quickly if that's all you're doing. Am I even going to be able to get to my body? Yes, should be fine. Alright, we'll try the elemental disguise. As fun as that is. Interrupted. Good.
Did it. I can use my mirror images once more. Meet me within the nearby cavern.
Over here. I found an area to take cover for a moment.
I don't know how to get to where they're at. Here we go. Oh, great. Oh yeah, we weren't supposed to let the disguise drop. It's okay, they can't come in here apparently.
Well met, friend. Fly true.
Alright, now we have to defeat some kind of named guy. And we don't have the disguise anymore, which maybe we won't need it. Everything's... No, there's still elementals out here. Oh! Yeah, Caligos just dealt with them.
I will put an end to you and your pathetic flight.
Oh good, it fills the whole area. Perfect. I guess we just stand in it and that's fine.
Seek sanctuary in my runes.
Nah. Maybe we should.
Adventurer, you made it not a moment too soon. Razageth is draining the tower of its energy. I appreciate your help. And so
She's draining the Tower of Eternity? Ah, That sounds like it'll probably take a little while to do.
Don't worry.
I think we have time.
Keep the span safe.
Alright, so we're doing the arcane disc again.
Your cause is hopeless. Soon this land will lie in ruins, just like your Dragonflight.
Did we just get a name drop for the expansion?
With forces they do not
Let's just start spamming the buttons.
die alongside your dragon master.
It would be cool for these segments, instead of doing a stupid vehicle quest, if we you know, like little mini games, like little tactical mini games. Like there was one of them in the Final Fantasy VII game and in Final Fantasy VII Remake, where like you put units on a field and like the units have a certain type and then they counter a different type, kind of like a simple like rock paper scissors type of strategy board layout, where it's like, you know, you lay the enemies out, then they kind of take their turns. Yeah, I think something like that would be really cool for this. Oh, what's happening? Oh, snap. This is cool though. I like this. It was cool to get like a little cinematic ability. But yeah, I think like some kind of tower defense almost. That could have made this a really cool scenario to have to like command the arcane elementals to fight the primalist. Obviously, it would have been slower, taking more time. I'm not sure what we're doing here. We're destroying storm funnels. Okay, I see some now. I only saw the one at first. Guess I need to look a little bit further into the distance.
Minions of the storm, hear my calls.
Yeah, this is like epic last battle, but yeah. Here we go. Oh, we don't get to see him do his thing again. We only get to see that once. That's sad.
I may not be able to destroy this tower, but I will have my prize. Weakling, you need a mortal to defend you. Abominations, both of you, and you will perish here, cold and alone.
He is not alone.
Nice.
You have failed, Aspect. You will soon learn that killing you would have been a mercy. Now you can watch your empire collapse alongside your false queen.
God. I want them to really think about their voice actor choices for their villain characters in the future, please. Please, 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 Blizzard. Please. Please. Because I don't think the writing is bad. But please, stop having your villains sound like Saturday morning cartoon villains from like Scooby-Doo or something. It's stupid. It makes every line they say seem childish, even if it wouldn't otherwise be. And as a longtime player of the game, from the roots of Warcraft, these villains and how they sound like Disney villains is just kind of offensive. and I don't like it, and I really hope that it just can stop. We don't have to give every villain a generic villainy villain voice, okay? It's stupid. Please just give them a fucking voice. That is their voice. That doesn't sound stupid. That doesn't sound unnaturally menacing for no reason. Please just stop. Because I think the dialogue could be good, like the lines could be okay if they weren't delivered in the voice of a Saturday morning cartoon villain. Like, the voice acting in some Saturday morning cartoons is better. I think about shows like Beast Wars Transformers from back in like the early 2000s, late 90s. I think about some of the villains in that, like the Megatron character, who were actually really well voice acted. The lines were really well written. So it's like calling this like Saturday morning cartoon villain is almost offensive to some Saturday morning cartoons. It's just bad quality, not even just the voice acting, but the way the character is being portrayed by the silly voice. It's just bad. Please stop.
I stand with you. Good luck. Come back soon, please. Return to the Azure Archives. Sindragosa is awaiting.
It takes story moments that I want to be interested in, that, and it makes me just bounce off of them because of how stupid all of the villains sound this way now.
Return from the grave.
All of the villains sound this way.
I'll explain on the way. Let's go.
Why is this guy so little? Like, I don't understand what he thought he was going to do.
I thought I had seen it all in my old age.
Oh, the funny thing is, like, Senegos doesn't get two voices. Senegos gets to keep his dragon voice in his troll form. But the aspects, they get dragon voices, and they get their mortal form voices. Okay. Blizzard, you got some things to do. Let's please not go into another expansion with cartoon character villain voice acting. We did it for this whole expansion. We did the same thing kind of in Shadowlands. Let's just not do it again. Let's just give the villains good voice acting. Good voice acting that isn't tailored to sound a certain way. Just let them be the character. Give the character some depth that isn't just making them sound like they're very shallow. Because I think the characters and the villains do have depth to them, but their voices like don't let you see past that. It's really strange.
Greetings, young one. Tell me, what have you learned, child of my flight? What is your oath?
There's magic in everything. I depart for Valdrakken shortly, hero. Don't wait for me. I'll be there when you arrive.
I don't know if we're going to make it all that way on our current Dragonflight charges. Let's go check out the side questing that we left behind over here. Next time we do Dragonflight content, we will do with Eldrazi and make sure that we see what there is to see over that way. And get whatever we can out of the Bronze Dragonflight story.
Well now, you're certainly different. We'll remember you.
Well now, you're certainly different. We'll remember you.
We got ice spiders, which is kind of terrifying, but we'll try to deal with it.
Greetings, stranger. May your catch come swiftly. Come back for soup.
Come, tell us a tale. May your catch come swiftly.
Alright, so she was on a mission. Are we going to... Yeah, I think we're going to have a... There we go.
Our enemies will fall.
And then we're going to recover the Whispered Shard from Edivix, the corrupted guardian.
Salama Ashalanore. The dark times will pass. Be ready for anything. The reckoning is at hand.
Come, tell us a tale.
I think we're going back into the spider cave. I don't like Ice Spider Cave. Oh, okay, these are not spiders. It turns out. Draconid. Draconid better than spiders. I'll take it. I don't know why these little guys are dealing so much damage to me, but yeah, they are. So, we gotta heal up. We have to move out of the claw attack. Oh, that's an old school attack. Nice. I don't remember. There was one dungeon. Maybe it was like Stone Core. I think it was like the Stone Core dungeon, where if you stood in that, yeah, they would definitely kill you. It was the death of many, many melee DPS.
Oh, the day just became more interesting.
We will have justice.
Oh, welcome, welcome.
Baladash Malinore.
Ah, she's gonna try to use the power and not relinquish it. It's not good.
Who speaks before me?
The day just became more interesting.
Yep, now we have to stop her and destroy the
Bring more
artifact.
tales when next we meet.
I don't like this cave, guys. I feel really uneasy. Oh, yep, she's just a straight up enemy. No. Oh, someone possessed her even. I hope we don't kill her after saving her life and getting to know her a little bit, but we probably will. Yep, we killed her. Now the book is trying to bargain with us. Oh, there we go. It's too bad our lady friend had to die.
Welcome, welcome.
we are very close to leveling. So very close. And we have nothing to do anywhere nearby. Perfect.
You dare to steal from my crucibles? I am coming for you, little worms. You will perish
machine?
Creatures and relics from the past have made their way into our present. Collect any artifacts you can find before they are lost to the timeways.
We're not getting any items off this quest. Oh, guys. Yeah, we just, like, ended at a really inopportune moment. We needed, like, one more quest. One more quest, and I don't think this one's gonna be it. But I also feel like we're never gonna get into Veldraken. I can't fly high enough, and I don't know the other ways in. And I don't have the flight point, or really anything. I'd like to just be able to do this world quest. But it seems also unlikely. Hey, we got one item. It's better than nothing. Looking around, maybe we should just be looting off the ground? It indicated we could get items from like the very few enemies that are around here, but that didn't really seem to be the case. Unless it had a really low drop rate, which would be really, really weird for a world quest. But yeah, it says we get the possessions from them. I don't understand how. Oh, there we go. One final. Just complain about it enough, then it'll start to drop.
Waters flow once more.
The strangest part about this quest is that there aren't really a lot of guys to fight. Like, it's really weird. It's a strange little area with like a couple of enemies, but like a lot of just non-aggressive friendly NPCs. Yeah, we're gonna complete the one part of the quest fine, and then we don't have the enemies to fight to get the other part done. Maybe they're just in a different area. I don't know. Here's one. Like, finding one at a time would be okay in a world where they were actually dropping items, you know? definitely like a reminder of why I don't farm world quests. As if I needed the reminder. And we left the area. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. This is the test. We have like a millimeter of our XP bar, and of course we end up doing like the most tedious thing that we've done in the entire playthrough. Yeah, that's sad. Here's a couple guys. We have to tag. Oh, we're not going to tag it. We're not going to get the tag off. Well, we can't tag anything because everybody kills stuff instantly. These are just people. These are endgame players just trying to actually farm their world quest for the day, you know. We're trying to level. They're farming their world quest. Oh my god. Nothing is. And they're going around. That's why there's no enemies, guys, because they're going around and they're killing everything instantly. Yeah, they're swooping down on Dragonback. They're killing the guy in a couple hits, and that's probably why we're not seeing any enemies out. And it's not like any other version of WoW. Like you can't grind on kill experience because you're not really getting any kill experience. They pop a little purple number up for you, but the little purple number of experience you get is basically nothing. It's basically 0 XP percentage. As you can see, like it doesn't move the bar at all, you know? Like there is no way to grind in modern WoW. Like you have to quest. You have to be doing a quest. They don't want you to be able to go kill enemies and just kind of enjoy your time. They want you to do the world quest and everything like that. But wouldn't it be great if it were like a real RPG where we can go kill a couple monsters, get a little bit of XP and ding? Wouldn't that be cool? I'd love to see like an expansion of WoW that like gave that back. Like give me back the kill experience. Please stop having me on such a choreographed path that you feel like it would be wrong for me to ding early. Let me have my kill experience back, please. They really want people farming these a lot, like wasting their time, don't they? For them to like give basically 100% drop rates the entire time we were questing, and then to give such a terrible drop rate for a world quest is so bad. They clearly just want people out here just wasting their time on this kind of stuff, you know? Ugh. It's gonna take so long to get the item that even in this version of the game we might ding from kill XP, as much as they don't want us to. We might. Okay, it looks like there's some... Yeah, people have cleared out a little bit. Maybe we'll be able to get this done. Oh, nope. I spoke too soon. We'll just let them handle it. They've got it.
Thank you, hero. Whew.
And we are done. Alright, awesome. Sorry that got super tedious for me, guys. I was hoping that last set of quests we did was going to get us the level, and it absolutely did not do that. This I'm gonna have to look at a spec and get all this fixed at some point. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here on this journey. This is character 1,
storm has abated.
and character 1 is done.
It is time to return to the Forbidden Reach. And
It's time to return to the Forbidden Reach, she says.
And seek answers.
Alright, yeah, character 1 leveled. So my goal is to get every class to max level before the next expansion. I think we have more than enough time for that. And the next thing you'll see on the channel is going to be a Lightforged Draenei Death Knight. It's going to be a good time. Thank you guys for being here for this one and for all of the support. It has been a really interesting journey. I've learned a lot about retail and about how the game isn't what people think it is, and how the leveling experience is still a bit of a journey. So yeah, it's been good overall. Thank you guys for being here for it, and as always, until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other, and we will see you back here in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.